Hey folks, Ollie here, and for today's video I thought it might be good to do a story time thing. Hopefully, some of you will find this cathartic and or relatable-ish. So I thought today's story would be when I first discovered stage fright, because, well, if there's one thing a lot of people out there will understand, it's being nervous. But anyway, yeah, I was away on a trip with my family, and we went to Fuerteventura in the Canary Islands. I think that's where it is. I was about 10, 11, I don't remember exactly. Uh, I also developed an ear infection coming off the back of that trip, so it had its ups and downs. Anyway, this one particular night, they had this sort of thing. The trip we went on was one of them all-inclusive hotels dealy. I remember not having to go up and pay for ice cream when I wanted it. I could just go and take it. Was like just the best thing ever to me as a 10-year-old kid. Anyway, I was just recently in the wheelchair at the time, so I wasn't really that big on being seen like that. So, when the thing happened, basically one night the social group of they had this thing where all of the kids would do things around the hotel chaperoned by one person. It was basically somewhere to fob your kids off so that the parents could have a break. And also organised like nighttime events for the adults, but they were doing karaoke, and again, wasn't big on being seen, didn't want to do it. It was decided for me. I don't know whether by my mum by herself or under peer pressure from the person running the thing. I can't remember, it was a long time ago. But it was decided for me that I was going to do it. And I looked at the list. I didn't know a single one of the songs. I wasn't very musically inclined as a kid. Even now, most of my musical knowledge is soundtracks from stuff. I mean, I know a bit. You pick things up, don't you? Anyway, because one or two of the songs were by Oasis, and my dad was from Manchester, or had family there, Mum decided I must know it. Well, no, there's a bit more to it than that. My dad used to habitually play Wonderwall and Back in Anger by Oasis in the car when I went to visit him on the weekends. But because of that, I must know this song, and I was doing it. Even though I'd never heard of it, I didn't know it. So I was pushed to the front of the crowd in wheelchair. So, I already wanted it to end. And then the person in charge said he's a bit nervous, so his mum's gonna help him. Come on, mum. So that's that didn't make things a bit any more awkward for a 10-year-old kid. And then the song starts. I haven't got a clue. So like the words come on screen. I have no idea how to sing them, and I can't even make a sound. I just choke out noises, and yeah, that whole thing. I remember this in vivid detail, so it must have stuck with me for a bit. But yeah, that was the first time I lost the power of speech in front of an audience, and yeah. I mean, I laugh about it now-ish, but at the time I wanted to die. But I think I've basically got over that. At this point, I have a Master of Arts in Performance Practices, or one coming to me. I don't actually have the certificate yet, but I think that's proof, if proof be needed, that that is less of an issue. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you all found that story relatable or entertaining or cathartic, what have you. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys.